Gotta be you. It's Chaos and we're getting it. Playing some NBA 2K22 here on the P4. And we're rolling with the C's here today. Let's get that win. I know you can. So we need one more win to get to the next class. We're 9-3 overall. Our current league record is not too great. And we're on a one-game skid. Let's go. You already know. You already know, baby. Alright, let's do it, man. We got to get to the top. Ali Benga. Ali Benga. I like to party, you like to party. Let's all grab the fucking Bacardi, hey. What more can I say? I'm Ellen. We're going far. Chaos chilling. Say I'm Ellen. Let's go. I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get Milky's going up. I get money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask kids. I stole your girl while you were in prison, jail, or MC. You was jealous against the Grizz, huh? Milk is chillin', Giz is chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good. And since you looks like we're in Memphis. Clap your hands should clap it. And if you're dumb, you ask why. I am from that do or die. The audio too, the two's audio. I got a brother and his name's Gizmo. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good. And since you understood, would you bite a rhyme if you dare? I get the paper so I don't care. Let's go. My contributions to this jam is confusing because I am Milk D stated all the way. The super easy minus MC, okay. Yes, I'm down by more. I get the girlies out on the floor. G is D, down is G. Tuesday at the top is where you'll be. Call us on, girls come in, you won't be bored. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you do a dance? Dance the two. If you can dance, it's easy to do.
It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And for the Memphis Grizzlies guys, they come in off that loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Yeah, that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Jackson has the open look. Pass to Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. The kick out to Williams. And that was good. Morant. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
And he gets it to go.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And taken away by Brown. Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. Left side, Brown. Tatum gets the bucket.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
To the middle. And stolen by Horford. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done. And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
And it's Morant missing. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Williams. Morant outside. It's stolen by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, what's up, Charlie?
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Playing the coloring book.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Celtics substitution.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Anderson. Here's Conchar. Outside, Jones. Looking to end the run. Here's Tillman. And here's Jones. Another shot. It's deflected.
encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end.
There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
And here's Tatum for three. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. And Brown over to help. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them
Good
refocused.
Jamal Charles. This guy's gonna quit. Oh, now he wants to do settings, huh? We don't got time for settings, man. You should have done that before the game. You
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. And they double up Morant. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies will retain possession here. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 7. Adams.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's Horford. And Adams sends it back.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Morant with it. Picked up by Brown. To end the cold streak. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
And I like seeing Jackson use that lift on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Morant. It's tipped.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now here's Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowds scorers and gets them out of their comfort zone.
To the paint. Taken away by Williams. Here's Morant. Good work defensively by Richardson.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And here's Brown outside.
Jaylen Brown.
Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Boston. Morant bats for two. Memphis moving that ball around. And taken away by Brown. Schroeder, right side. To the wing on the left. Horford with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown.
A 6-point.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Inside. The kick out to Williams. Lock at 6. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Over Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
It's always been good.
Boston leading by 12. Smart goes in. Excellent D there from Williams. Smart on the wing. Richardson outside. Here's Schroeder. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
Fuck that guy.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's sent back by Horford.
Yeah.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Boston. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Checking in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown.
And it's Morant missing.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that put so much pressure on the guys around him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Brown. And the rejection by Jackson. Clock at 4. They get it again. The kick out to Tatum. Count it.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Pass to Brown. Lets it go with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant surveying the D. To the inside. Here's Jackson. It's tipped. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That is his first
K,
foul of the game.
welcome.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
John Morant.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
At the line for 2.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft
What?
in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Williams from outside. Pass to Bain. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Baines got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Brown outside. "16 seconds left here in the second.
Jaylen Brown.
And the shot is good. Brown's got 11 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
On the wing, Williams. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Well, tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Grizzlies trailed by 9. On the wing, Williams. And here's Morant.
Get
And
the
layup
fuck
falls.
out.
Morant's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Grizzlies. Boston leading by 7. Here's Brown. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
What the heck?
Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Smart. Here's Tatum. And no good. Adams, some nice D. Poked away. Brown with it. Williams picks him up. And the turnover again by Boston. The Celtics making a switch here. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Boston timeout call.
Feeling we got hurt.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Come on, fucking Marcus Smart. Play some fucking defense, dude.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Pritchard.
And they double up Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bain. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got 6.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
Over to the wing.
Holy shit.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Stolen by Smart. Richardson with it. Williams picks him up. Tipped away. Morant with the steal. The finish. And finished off by Morant.
The level of engagement Morant provides really on both ends. That play demonstrates how special this kid can be.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Timeout call.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Checking in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum.
Memphis trailing here. And Brown over to help for the lead. And it's Morant missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Jason Tatum.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 14.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
Pass to Bain. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics.
2 minutes remaining.
Tatum on the wing.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And it's good for 2. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Adams with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And good that time. And now just a 1-point Boston lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Left side, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Boston again missing. Memphis with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Adams right side. Here's Morant. Memphis the rebound. Pass to Bain.
Yo,
Now
what
here's
the
Morant.
fuck?
6 to shoot for the lead. No good on that one. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And here is Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
3.
Tatum's got 17 now.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Grant. And he drops it in from the low post.
So welcome.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Smart. No good.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now, here's Schroeder. The kick out to Tatum. There's Brown with the 3. Doesn't go that time.
Fucking
And
rebound.
The other way now. Here's Morant.
Rejected.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector.
Get the
His
fuck.
anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
That's his first personal
And you
foul.
think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to pull
You better
holes
use it.
in Tatum's game, but
Jason Tatum.
really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And so Tatum nails them both.
You better
And without
fucking
naming
win.
names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Pass to Schroeder. Celtics passing it around. Back to Horford. And here's Brown. Nice work.
Yes, get the fuck in there.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Payne for three. And stolen by Tatum. They go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Boston timeout call.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
It says N. Low scoring game.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Outside Jackson. Pass to Williams. Here's Bain. He's covered by Brown. Morant with a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
And finished off by Brown.
And that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Fuck out of here.
The bucket from Bain.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
It's rebounded by Schroeder. Celtics leading by 5. Brown feeling out a bit. The 3 from Tatum.
Yeah, get that tip
The
in.
extra effort.
Well, one
Spit
thing
on
you
it and
must
stick it in.
appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Pass to Adams. And then one off the back and in.
Calm, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter.
rebounding and assists have been the key difference in the league.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Tatum. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
What? What the fuck are you doing over there?
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. And it's Morant missing. Morant with the steal.
You're fucking kidding
And
me,
the dunk by
man.
Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Shot
Yes!
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half. Jackson. Boy, that looked like Milton. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Tatum on the wing. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Pass to Bain.
Boston's foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
And that's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Bain. Outside Williams. Jackson with it. Guarded by Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end, and Jason Tatum gets into space.
Oh my
That's
God.
nice. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the
Fucking
defense
get the
off
goddamn
balance.
shit.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yo, what the fuck?
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside
Why isn't he
Tatum.
fouling?
And the
Like,
whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant.
And that's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are
2 seconds
precious
left in the
seconds.
And that's his second.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Team foul.
Are you kidding me?
You can't let them hold the ball, just milk those last seconds away.
How exciting is
better
Jaylen
make that.
Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled
Yeah.
forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 4. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Puts it up off the inbound. Doesn't go for it. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for
Marcus
joining us.
Mike Conley, Tony Allen, Zebo. Well, we move on to the next class now.
I'm talking Jada Maces, ski masks on, blur the faces, Nike replacements, burn the aces, bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them, I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear.
It's 1 a.m.
Crop top when the block hot, tell her come here.
We got our NBA win.
Everything I own, we don't do leases.
These are all classic
Like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win. That mean ripping competition to pieces.
So it's just what we need to do is get to the next tier. 10-3. Good record. Let's close that. And let's get out of the party chat with Mrs. K. And start up Warzone. And then we'll be back soon. So let's let that shit load up and